So what I'm going to share and offer to you here is not about a perception or about concept or about the self as such, but what are the consequences of viewing the self in certain ways. And we might think, well, no, what does it matter to think of I have a unitary, independent self when the planet is burning? You know, who cares? not a big deal. But in fact, it's a little bit like saying, what do I care for the spark when the forest is in fire? But the fire started with a spark, and then the spark fell on dry grass, and the whole forest got in fire. So what I want to show, for instance, is from the perspective of a very strong, unitary, sort of strong concept of a solid self, then comes a vision of the world, of others, that is based on a more self-centered attitude. And just to give the example of the environment, it's a complex issue politically, economically, and scientifically. Although there's a consensus about what's going on, but the way it's going to happen, is it going to be a huge catastrophe or maybe a little bit less? It's complex. But in the end, it is an opposition between selfishness and altruism, because none of us will be here in 150 years. So if we don't care for future generations, if we have no consideration for them, there's nothing to worry about the environment. So someone said, why should I care for future generation? What did they do for me? So if you take this selfish attitude, no problem. So I want to show how, in fact, this strong perception of self leads to that.